it was procured and delivered to me in such a way that, like, here's a stem. Can you write a song around it? And I was like, sure. Don't threaten me with a good time. So I did. And I got about halfway done, and then I just kind of held on to it. And then it was like one of those like mid-pandemic moments where Ryan or Kaskade was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, nothing really. What are you doing? Should we get the band back together, kind of thing? Like off the back of I Remember was the last thing, and then it got into this weird conversation where it was like getting the band back together. It went from just doing like kind of just doing the one release kind of thing into, hey, you guys should do a whole album. We're like, wait, that's a lot of work. So, but I mean, where are we going, right? So we did that, and. Again, like I said, it's, like 50-60% of the song was like done, and I did the little piano thing behind her vocal and all that stuff, and then just kind of schlepped it off to Ryan, where he added his 2 cents and sent it back and mixed and mastered. And yeah, I've known him forever, because of just some weird thing where it was like me and my booking agent at the time, we had the same last name, so we would get confused on who Joel Zimmerman was. Well, not me, I knew who I was, but Ryan thought that I was Division 1 Joel Zimmerman from William Morris Endeavor, because he was the head of electronic music at William Morris at that fucking time. So they thought we were the same person, but we had the same agent, so I would be getting cross emails, and we kind of met that way, sort of. Him and like Skylab 3000 would all be like, who's this Joel Zimmerman guy? Oh yeah, he's an agent. He used to be with Bullet. Now he's with Division 1, and now he's going to William Morris. And it was really funny. And then finally at like one of these kind of like festival plays where I just go and do deadmau5 things, I ran into Kaskade, and he's like, oh my God, you're the deadmau5 guy. And then we had that in common. So, and he was really cool, super friendly. And it's like, I can count like on one hand how many DJs like I get along with. Right. So he was like one, and I was like, hey, great. And we've just been buddies. So anytime something like kind of, not something I would throw away, but just something like that is in that lane, he's just going to get first dibs on that. So that's how that happened, is when that top line came in, the track was formed, and then I was like, hey, Ryan, what you doing? Yeah. I'm just finishing building a new studio in my house, like beside the old studio, which I'm still very much using. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of time spent in there because I've had gear acquisition syndrome real bad for the last like 2 years. So it's just, my studio has just become this like ADHD mess of gear. And I'm like, okay, this is like unwieldy because I can't sit down and finish something because I'm too busy like farting around and playing with all this new stuff. I gotta build another studio, put all the modular stuff in one room and all the audiophile stuff in another one. So once that's done, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and focus on like the 40, 50 ideas I've been cooking up that never got finished because I've been on this stupid tour schedule. Like, I don't mean it's stupid, but it's stupid in the fact that you're doing like, 4 or 5 shows a week and you're in Timbuktu. I can't write on the road, so I need to be at home. So I think there's going to be a good home time.